Hi, thank you so much for coming to interview with me today. My name's Hannah. Can you please state your name?
Hi, my name's Toni-Ann.
Hi. So, Toni-Ann, we were discussing in our entrepreneurship class about coming up with an opportunity and identifying a need in our community. And my idea and supposed solution was an app that would target people that need a part-time but non-permanent solution for a job, and people who need quick and fast services or products. And so this would be an app kind of like, it's based on a mix between Angie's List and Uber, where people would apply for a position on, like, through the app, and then people who need the quick services would request a delivery or would request, like, say, a study buddy or a gym buddy. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff we have to hammer out with it. But do you think there would be any flaws in this idea?
Well, I mean, is there going to be like a background check or something? Because I just don't want like just someone who's going to apply and like they don't have a background check, like they could be kind of crazy or something. And like
yeah, that's somebody else had suggested that in one of my last interviews, and they said that maybe in the service in terms of conditions, we would have to apply a background check for people who are applying for the job positions. And part of that would be that they would, just like most apps, you would have to allow the app company to look through your other social media sites. Plus, there's like other things we'd have to work out with, like a professional lawyer. But yeah, somebody definitely suggested that, and that's very critical, actually. So that is a good flaw. Another question I'd have would be, do you think this would apply to your daily life? Either as a person, like for right now, let's just say as a person who may or may not need fast services.
Well, I mean, is it going to be like something like $2 delivery? Because like that's what they do. And then there's other places, well, another app or site that kind of does that. So is it just going to be on food, or is it going to be just?
It's kind of like
It's going to be like for everything. So like if I need like a study buddy and I just go on your app and they're available, how would I know that they're available? Like how is it like a list of people that I could study for? Or like, how would I know if they don't need anymore? Like, will it be updated? Like,
yeah, so there's somebody suggested categorizing the data from the people that we have working underneath the app. So there would be categories that you choose from on the app that would allow you to pick what services or products or deliveries that you need. Somebody suggested like in-home babysitting. If there was a parent in the house with somebody that they needed, like let's say they were doing a job from their house and they needed someone to come watch their kid, they would just request a in-home babysitting service, and then they'd give them the details of what they want specifically from that, and then that they would request a certain person from online. And so with that, there's also like the delivery services. Like let's say you just want a cup of coffee, you just kind of put it out there. So you just request a cup of coffee, and then somebody would respond back to your request with by saying it, like accepting the job. So if that makes any sense. I don't know if that answers
so
your
then,
question.
would you pay them like, in person or online, like for the delivery thing?
I would pay them online first and have them receive a check from the app first, or receive a check from the app themselves. That way it's a lot safer. There's no like transaction of money. There's less of a chance that there could be any theft or any processing of illegal money transactions.
Well, so how is the babysitting thing, or thing, like that type of service is different from Angie's List?
Well, Angie's List can vary. Angie's List is still more local. The babysitting could be from any kind of company. Basically, babysitting, we would be not using companies. Angie's List targets local companies. This would be targeting local individuals who are needing a part-time job solution. So it's kind of like just how Uber works, where that person may be working full-time or maybe working part-time or maybe going to school full-time and working part-time. That person is just having an extra side job that works with their flexibility of hours.
Okay, so the people that you hire, it won't be permanent, it's just like a temporary thing.
Yeah,
so
kind of like a temp job kind of thing.
How would you like sort of work that out? Like how would you get that amount of people? Like what if they all just like, like wait, I'm done. Like
well,
how can you get more people? Like how are you gonna
just like any business, it's kind of a matter of job availability, and right now the market's looking for more people to work more jobs, and I feel like a part-time solution would be great for targeting college students or busy moms that need a job but also want to stay at home with their kids or work with flexible hours. And so this app would be more useful on like college towns, and like especially like I got the idea because I work part-time and I go to school full-time, but I still need extra money for rent and for groceries, and like, you know, you always need extra money. But that's where part of the idea came from, is that I would need an extra side job, and I don't really like the whole Uber thing. I don't really want strangers in my car. So part of my decision in creating this app idea was that it would help people that need a part-time solution, but without the whole, there wouldn't be a ton of interaction, if that makes any sense. Like, you can apply like the gym buddy, study buddy kind of thing. Like, if that's your thing with interaction, then that's what works for you. There would also be solutions for
So like with the study buddy or like the gym buddy, like would I have to pay that person to study or be my gym buddy, since it's like...
Yeah, so that your credit card would be linked to the app, so that way you don't have to go straight up to them at the gym and just pay them in cash, because it's a little sketchy. But that person, you'd pay them at a certain rate. We'd have a weird percent rate. You're kind of paying for convenience and availability. Again, you can always go to the gym by yourself, or if your friends or family are available. This is more for people who are busy and their friends are also busy, and kind of like in that situation wouldn't have anybody to work out with but want somebody to go with them.
So like with the study thing, like I study a lot, so the person that I'm studying with, and I have to pay them to study with me. But it, like, I don't want to pay someone to study with me, like, unless they're going to be tutoring me.
Well, it makes sense. You can request people who are good, and if they're not good, give them a bad rating and suggest to the company that that person was not useful for you.
So like, would there be like a refund policy? Like, say like I want coffee, and then I say that I want it in like 15 minutes or something, and then they just never show up, and like, but I paid for it. Like, do I get a refund? What happens with them?
Yeah, we'll definitely be considering that and writing up the service terms and conditions. That is a good point. Nobody's ever made that. But it is definitely something to think about. I do believe there should be a refund policy in that situation, because that's not right. And when you're running a company, the best thing about being in a company is honesty and loyalty to your company and your business and your people. And so that is a good point. I really like that. So we'll be using that in writing up the service terms and conditions. But yeah, there definitely be something put in place for that situation. So.
And then with the whole strangers thing, like...
No, this is good.
I'm just like you said, like, you don't want strangers in your cars. Like, what if I don't want strangers? Like, doing certain things, like with my kids, like, I know you'll have like a vetting process in place, but at the same time, it's just like, so does Uber. Like, so it's kind of like the difference. Like, are you gonna have like, because I know Uber, they're like, they have a certain set of rules. They're like, oh, if you like do this or this in this person's car, then you can get fined, and then you'll have to pay them for the damages, or if the driver does this, then so are you also gonna have that in place?
Yeah, again, that would be with the service terms and conditions and hiring a lawyer to write everything out. There's a lot of general safety and general, what's it called? When like damage control that has to go on with that kind of thing. Just like in any business, there has to be some sort of damage and security control. So again, that'd be part in writing it up. This is still kind of a prototype, so there's a lot of stuff I gotta work out. But no, it's a really good point. Yeah, security is definitely. And plus, like, we wouldn't want to offer services like the whole babysitting thing. I don't think I would ever allow a stranger to come into my home while I'm away from my house. I would definitely have to hire either a professional or do an in-home babysitter, and that's part of, like, there would definitely be restrictions on that.
So yeah, how would your idea like kind of compete?
Ours, we would just try and market it as much as possible and suggest it as open, friendly, and secure services that are available quickly and conveniently, as well as a good, not a solid part-time job solution. It is a good temporary part-time job solution for people wanting extra fast, clean money. So.
Okay.
Do you have any other questions or concerns about it?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.